Doing my first video for my 1972 Kawasaki H2. I've actually gotten a fair bit of work done on this thing already. I wish I'd started doing videos earlier, but I was working on my Suzuki T500, and that has taken up a bunch of my time. And then I did some of this kind of in the meantime when I couldn't work on that and everything else that I have to work on. So I got this. Basically, I bought a motor, a frame, and a handful of parts from a buddy. And actually, it was an H1 frame that I got with this. And my initial idea for the project was to use the H1 frame with the H2 motor in it, and make something. Use a non-original tail section, non-original seat, probably even a non-original tank. In fact, I went out and I bought a couple of tanks to see if I could get anything to remotely fit, and a couple things got close. Nothing that I really liked what it looked like, and short of being able to create a new tank and weld it up, which I'm capable of doing some welding, but not that type of welding. So I ended up heading a different direction. I ended up kind of going back towards a more stock body, more of a restomod than a pure custom. I don't know what that would have been, a cafe bike or something like that. So I ended up picking up some stuff pretty cheap. So the tank I got from a guy who sells a bunch of H1, H2 parts. And I got a good deal on that tank. I'm probably not going to end up using it, because since then I got an even better deal on a really nice original 72 tank with no dents. Still has the original paint on it, which it's going to get repainted, but it's probably a better tank. The seat I got from, I think I got it off OfferUp. A guy didn't know what it was. It was in the background of a picture. He was selling a couple of motorcycle seats, and this was one of them, and I recognized what it was and went over and bought it from him. I think I gave him 45 bucks for it. The tail section needs a little bit of body work. I have to weld fill the holes anyway, so that's not going to be a big deal, because I'm not going to run the grab bar or anything like that. The pipes, the chambers are just temporary. I'm going to get the engine started, get the thing running with those, and then I'll go to something else, something a lot nicer than that. The front end and rear wheel are off of I think it was a 2008 Kawasaki EX650, or the 650R Ninja. I used the ER650, EX650, excuse me, triple clamps, and I made up a custom steering stem to mount it, which worked really, really well. As you can see, I've cut off the original passenger peg mounts. I got to grind all that smooth. I'm going to save all that finish work for after it's a riding bike. I will completely disassemble it and do the cosmetics at that point. The rear swinger is a what was this thing? Can't remember the name of it. Track. It's driving me crazy now. I can't remember it, but it's a billet aluminum swing arm. You can see that they hog material out of the back side of it. Track Dynamics, that's what it was. And yeah, it fits really well, gives me good clearance, lines up with the shocks really well. It's as with any custom bike like this, there's always a bunch of details to sort out. I got to get the rear brake. I've got some ZX6 rear sets that I need to make some tabs on this frame and put them in place and get the linkages worked out. The controls up here, this is original off the EX650. That's original off the H2 that this came from. EX650. I'm going to replace the levers with hopefully something nice if I can find it. This is a unit off of a KLX 650 because I didn't need a start button and all that stuff. So I just have high, low, turn, and horn, all just the normal stuff. Yeah, I haven't figured out what I'm going to do about an air cleaner, air box, if I'm going to do that, or if I'm just going to do pods. I will probably just do pods. And I'll probably run a battery eliminator so that, I don't need a battery because a bike like this doesn't really need it. I've got the side covers. I've got a reproduction for this side, and I've ordered a replacement oil tank. Again, originally I was going to run this thing with Premex, but I found out that I have all the oil pump stuff is in there, and the lines and everything are all good. So in light of that, I'm just going to go ahead and run an oil tank. So I need a side cover for this side. But yeah, that's the H2 project. It's going to be a restomod. It's going to break some purist guys' hearts, but I'm not so much worried about that. Yeah, hopefully a year from now or so, I'll be riding this thing.